Everyone from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for MP.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And for the Jazz, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. And it's George in at the one spot. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And that one, good.
MP with the drive and the finish. Attacking through the defense right there.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Good work there as it goes.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The 76ers have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Maxey passes to MP. Outside, George. MP with a screen on Markkanen. To the inside, here's Kendall. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Kicks it out to Collins. Misses the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
George finds MP. And MP throws it down.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And here's Collins. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Markkanen can't get it to go. George against Collins. A nice shot by George.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Clarkson. No scoring in this one, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good again that time. Philadelphia leading by 8. Maxey kicks to MP. George against George. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Markkanen. Maxey, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. George with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism to play good defense, but the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league, and really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Kyle Lowry is second. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
And here's Collins from outside. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey on the wing. Back to MP. Here's McCain. 9-point game his last outing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And stolen by MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here's Collins. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
MP passes to Embiid. Kessler with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Markkanen kicks to George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jams. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics put on a show. He had 60 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's George. After the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Outside, Markkanen. Kessler screen on George. Markkanen from outside. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. George against Maxey. Here's Clarkson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Maxey. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Now, Markkanen. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. And MP gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So both teams making some changes here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
Right now for Philadelphia, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Collier. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in. Here's Clarkson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Screen by MP. George, no good. Jazz trail by 12. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Sexton. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. The shot by Sexton, no good. The 76ers leading by 14. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Shot's good by Clarkson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And George kicks to MP. Driving it.
Get it! What a throwdown there, man. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Jazz trail by 16 and stolen by MP. Lob pass to Oubre. Maxey passes to MP. Back to Maxey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. Here's Here's Sexton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's MP. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Sexton for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Joel Embiid out there with MP. And it's George in at the small forward. So it's Utah now, down by 15. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Embiid. 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Oubre. 17-point lead, their biggest. Embiid dishes to George. MP kicks to Maxey. Back to MP. For 3, Oubre bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Sexton. Nice move. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Here's Oubre. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jumps up, and the jam by Oubre.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Here's Clarkson. He has 7. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The 76ers leading by 21. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And stolen by MP. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Sexton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid, and the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-3 run. MP sets the screen for George. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Filipowski, and here's Sexton. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
MP sets the screen for Maxey. MP finds George. Over Hendricks. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Watch outside.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Mills, he's checked in for Utah. Then for the 76ers, Caleb Martin's checked in for George, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Embiid. Sexton against Oubre. The Jazz with another miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really falling here. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Jazz. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Martin, the pass to MP. Martin kicks to Oubre. Hits the three-point bomb. Oubre's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Sinks that one from the post. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Hendricks, covered by MP. Mills looking it over. Pass to Filipowski. Fires for three. Mills can't hit. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Filipowski.
I got yours. I got yours. Go over, baby. Go over. Mills.
And the rejection by Lowry. The drive by MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 28.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Here's Martin. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here he goes. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down hard.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
So it's the Jazz now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Sensabaugh. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
MP, good.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the double team with Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
So it's the Jazz now. George with the ball. He's got 6. Right side, Collins. Clarkson outside. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Down low, it's stolen by Martin. And now Philadelphia on the break. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Collins.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well, and an efficient player because of it.
Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Left side, Collins. Markkanen from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's McCain. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's George. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Poke loose. George with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. A minute 42 left in the first half. They get it back. Count that bucket. MP's got 36.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Markkanen following the basket by MP. Count it, good. Markkanen's got 7.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's...
And another one falls.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. And George kicks to Markkanen. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
With All-Star Week,
a lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
and going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. MP finds Embiid, and there's the call on John Collins.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The 3 from George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. George has got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Philadelphia. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
From deep, and George is good for 3. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Right wing. Here's Kessler. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The 76ers #1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. And here is MP. He's guarded by Collins. Here's McCain. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 5 on the clock, and they pick up 2. Maxey's got 11 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to Markkanen. Outside for George. Collins, a screen on Maxey. And here's George for 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
No good on that one. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as... Are you kidding me? Wow, the athleticism of Maxey. Impressive.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Clarkson. On the wing, Markkanen. Outside Collins. Clarkson with the screen for Collins. And that time, also a missed shot.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Collins. MP against Markkanen. Inside. Here's Kessler. And the layup's good off the glass. Kessler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the dunk by MP.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3. He swipes the ball away again. Look out!
Bang!
Oh, wow.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And here's George. 6 points for him. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That was terrific.
My goodness.
And this offense is in a perfect...
And another steal for him.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the 76ers?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play, willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Maxey finds MP. Oubre outside. MP against Collins. Oubre passes to MP, and MP throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
It's good from long range. Markkanen's got 12 in the game.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Outside, George to the paint, wants to get it to Collins and does. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And George kicks to Clarkson. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The drive by MP. Got it again. Sensational.
And he has been hot as a kettle and serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Outside, George. MP up top. He's guarded by Collins. Oubre dishes to MP. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Clarkson. He's got 13. Inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
George passes to MP. 9 feet out. Maxey, no good. Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Kessler. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
MP kicks to Yabusele. George looking over the floor. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Maxey against George. Pass to Kessler. Outside, George. Now, here's Collins. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Philadelphia's gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Oubre. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
The drive. Oh, it just pounded in. Pounded in.
Goodness. Oh! Woo-wee. How about that?
George against Maxey. Outside Collins. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by MP. Philadelphia shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. 2 points, that one goes. Oubre's got 12.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
George against Maxey. Outside, George. Collins, a screen on Maxey. Another miss by Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to MP. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And it's George missing. The Jazz shooting 40% from the field. MP against Markkanen to the middle, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Yabusele, and Caleb Martin subbed in for Paul George. Maxey kicks to MP. Back to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
The Jazz have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Pass to Maxey. On the wing, MP. Going inside from past the arc. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And 1 quarter to go in a game that... Sixers making a switch here. MP's checked in. So on the floor for Philadelphia. MP out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Council in at the shooting guard position.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Markkanen. And the 3 ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
They get a hand on it. Nabbing another steal.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily to come into an